Alright, bombs away. This could be very nasty indeed. Huge bombs. And the follow-up there from the other one. Lovely stuff. That's what you like to see. Su-22s really going to work. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously we got started and we began to move our troops. We also managed to get an attack going at Rakitsani, where we engaged the ERC-90s that they've dropped. And today we're looking to do a follow-up attack. There is potential here, I think, as both the Vizitkari and one of the mechanized units can make an attack if we move the 2nd Battalion of the 11th out of the way, because they do still have 3 action points. So we can shift them back and we can have them replaced by another unit. I think I'm going to go with the 1st Battalion of the 57th because it might be useful for the 3rd Battalion to move up to this square. So we'll move them straight in like so. We can have the Vizitkari join us. Unfortunately, none of the territorials can make it in range. So it's just going to be these 2 units. But we don't want too much to be there anyway, otherwise they might not commit to this battle. Let's just have a quick look at what they've got again, as it's likely that one of these 2 is going to join. It's either going to be Legionnaire Para and a lot of ELRA Milans, or it's going to be Para Marines with a lot of the LRA Marines. Okay, interesting. And then lots of Para Akara, loads of recon. And even more Milans. That's a lot of Milans. Alright, well, going to be an interesting one. We can bring in some aircraft. So I can do this, and then we can definitely use some aircraft, because I'm not going to be using aircraft much elsewhere. We might want to be using them in a defense of Kartovi, but I don't think we're going to get attacked here at Nepomuk. I might want to move back to Blovice. We'll see. Actually, that might be a good idea. Now look at it. I could move the Kub, say, like further up the road here. And if we fall back with these troops so that they are covered by the Kubs, that may be the play, so the AI can't use their aircraft. And then we have a sort of free airspace to bomb the crap out of them. Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah. Alright, anyway, we need to decide what aircraft I'm using here. I think some of these MiGs would be good, although I might want to keep them for when we have to cover our other engagements. So let's have a look. Maybe the Su-22s would be a decent one. HE cluster AT, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that'll do. A bit of a tough map, but let's tactical battle and we'll jump on in. Don't know if they reinforced. They did. Okay. So 120 kills in order to get total victory, as long as we don't lose too much, of course, which we could do. How we're looking. These troops. We have a lot of recon here. We can use these special forces recon. I have no idea how far up they're going to get, but they're very fast, so I'm a bit worried about that. Let's just pop one over on that side. We'll just kind of try and get as far up as we can at the start here. Cool. Might be fun to use some Mi-17s with Vizitkari, actually. We could do some assaults on like the left and right side. Do like 4 here and 4 here. I think bringing tanks though is a good idea, so let's do that. And we'll bring up the leader here as well. The leader should probably go more centered, because there's more cover on the backside of the center there. These helicopters cost so much to bring in at the start. It's, it's pretty sketchy, really. Yeah, we don't want to do that much. Right, we'll bring those over there and unload on that side, and then At least I can bring in the rest of my T-55s. I think the T-55s are going to be important for just being able to trade with the ERC-90s. You can also bring in grenade launchers, so let's do that. Grenade launchers have decent range. What I'm going to do is actually put a bunch of machine guns over here. And that can sort of be our base that we can fall back to, because I'm not sure like how this is going to go. I don't know which one came in, whether it was like Paramarines or Legionnaire Marines or Legionnaire Para, because the Legionnaire Para will beat the Visicari probably with 3 vet due to the Resolute trait. Really helps them out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Actually, with this unit on the right here, let's see about dropping a leader in. Like, all of those can go there and unload. Okay, we've got this one for capping the backside of the center. We've also got our aircraft, so 5 points. Probably going to go for like a cluster and a HE, I think. That HE has 6 500-kilogram bombs. That's very nice. So a little bit of a helicopter air assault at the start of this one. Looking pretty sweet actually, especially with the skybox. Lighting in this game can look so awesome sometimes. It really can. Oh, okay, well, while I was admiring the scenery, we did lose one of my units because they've already come quite far up with those Milans. Yeah. Okay. That was a bit of a worry. Let's just have both of these unload up here. And we can have these attack, obviously. Although there is a 20 mil there. Oh, they hit the leader! No! Of all the ones to hit. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Where's my cluster at? Because we've got a lot of ERC-90s there to kill. See, that would have been better to just do a big bombing strike, I think, rather than a cluster. A big HE cluster strike would have been huge. Okay, pretty decent. I'm gonna bring in another bomber, try and take out the Mistral. Well, there's a lot of stuff there again. Crikey. Well, these bombers can have a field day, that's for sure. We're just gonna cover our way in. Nice. Get another one, do it again. We want to make sure we hit the AA, even if they're not bunched up, I think. Well, it's actually 2 H-gems in there. Oh, 4 H-gems. Crikey. Oh, so I actually dropped from high altitude. Good kills, good kills. Losing some of my T-55s here, including the leader, is really bad. Because we're in a bit of a time limit for sure. Make sure we get another leader over here. We'll have to use a UAZ. We'll have this UAZ, what am I talking about? I already brought one up. I'm ahead of myself. Okay. Let's get the T-55s in. Bit of a tough start, but it's okay. I think we've slowed it down enough now. Let's just get my AIRBORNE in. I don't need to worry too much about artillery, I don't think, so I can use AIRBORNE quite effectively. Make a little bit of security around the leader. Really want to bring in some more. Why is there a VLRA Milan there? Okay, well, might pull those back. I'm a bit concerned about them running up on their own. They'll probably get killed. The big thing now is just getting recon into good positions and hitting stuff with artillery, because we do have quite a lot of artillery in the case of the rocket artillery with the RM51 and also the Gwiazdka, the 122 there. It's nice to have rocket support though from these helicopters, because especially since they can kill ERC-90s pretty easily, they can kill the VLRA Milans. Oh, they just unloaded in time. One of our HE bombers is ready to go. They're currently up to +3 there. So we need to push whatever leader it is out of this corner. Good kill. Oh, that was a leader. Was that a lead leader? I think it might have been. Alright, well, slow and steady. Let's start moving up. I'll wait for the left side because I want to get them topped up. We want the V3S to come in here, get the grenade launchers back to full strength. Alright, so what's that going to take us to? Just like +1? Yeah. Not so bad. Right, we'll move the Vizcardi over here just to help clear that out, because we did see stuff with this unit, which I'll move forwards as well. Okay, time for some BMPs, although actually, instead of BMPs, let's just get the artillery in, and then we can just put all of that on fire at will. That will help a lot. Then once we start seeing blobs, we'll bring in the rocket artillery and we'll hit it with those. So it's like a sniper team and potentially another larger unit, unless that dropped off these guys. Ooh, big old blob. Alright. We can either hit that. I feel like I want to hit this with the big bomber. We'll do both.
Jasně a zřetelně. Tady žebák.
Alright, bombs away. This could be very nasty indeed. Huge bombs. And the follow-up there from the other one. Lovely stuff. That's what you like to see. Su-22s really going to work. Okay, that put a big dent in their forces. The range on this is pretty short, I think. Yeah, it's 1,900, so we should be able to one-shot it. Good. Bring more units up on this left side, to be honest. I'll visit Kari there. Quite a lot of stuff moving into this tree line, and I'm worried about that. Ooh. Some of them popped the T-55. Oh, there it is. Still another one in that tree line, eh? Alright, I guess I could have moved up the Mi-17 just to cover us.
Na dnešní odpoledne nemám nic jiného v plánu. Já už to tu nevydržím! Kurva, spatřil jsem nepřítele.
Fire at will, please. Alright, good kills. I am going to bring up some supply so they can continue attacking on that side. I do need to get rid of this. Ooh. There's quite a lot of stuff on that side. Let me go for napalm and cluster. We're going to cluster here and napalm or whatever, wherever that goes. Artillery is landing really nicely there. Good eyes. Oh, it didn't drop. That one did. Gonna move this forwards. We'll go for that Milan. Seems like quite a lot of stuff there. Let's come in with the bomber as well, with the HE. A couple of 20 mils. I can take out the second one though. We can move up the T-55s. The second Milan, that is. It's going to be a bit off target. I was just trying to do that in case there was anything in the tree line behind. Ooh, Mistrals. Ah, Mistrals is so accurate. That's scary. If there's like 2 Mistrals on the field at any point, it's basically a no-fly zone. Ooh. That made me clench a little bit. Losing the Su-22s would be really rough, because they are very limited in number. T-55 went down. Wasn't paying attention. Too busy trying to save the MI-17.
Kilometr přepravy. Cíl zničen. Rozumím, všichni ven, hned.
Those can carry on with the pushback.
Před námi přebytel
Probably time to bring in the rocket artillery.
Kurva, spatřil jsem
Is that
nepřítel.
both of them? Did I have two? Oh, I already brought one in.
Jedeme tam.
It's okay.
Zadejte nám souřadníka.
We'll just wheel these forwards and let them get some nice strikes in once we see some more blobs.
Na dnešní odpoledne nemám nic jiného. Jaké jsou vaše rozkazy? Kurva, dostal jsem, slyším jasně a zřetelně.
That AML's gotta go.
Rozmrdáme na had. Vašim službám, Hotel 6. Ano, pane. Využili jsme všetko.
It may be better to just have these MI-17s rush one side. It doesn't matter so much if we get them shot down. Those 50s are rough. Run! Oh, they were just out of range as well. Okay, well, we'll bring up a replacement for that side. Really got to be careful with this timer. We've got 16 minutes. Sounds like a reasonable amount of time, but it can really fall away from you.
Ano, paně. Dobrá práce, připravte se na boj, pánové. Ano. Sekci 1, váš rozkaz, paně. Pojďme, dávejte si pozor na ty skurvence. Čekám na rozkaz. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Potřebujete dalšího číslu. Pozor na imperialisty! Čekám na váš rozkaz.
Slowly but surely making little blobs of 4 units.
Potřebujete palebnou podporu.
These combinations were shown to me by the AI when I was playing against them, just like using recoilless rifles supported by HGMs with a bit of recon, just like almost nothing to stop them except artillery. And if you don't have any artillery like they don't, then you're in a really bad place. So
Rozumím. Kurva, spatřil jsem nepřítele. Zračba připraven. Přestaňte střílet, ten už je mrtvej.
have a blob there.
Tady sráč 1, rozumím, pálíme na
I'm
vaše
gonna
souřadnice.
put one here as well. Maybe I should put it there on the 20.
Nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Připraven k palbě. Jedeme tam.
Good damage. Very nice. I think those VLRA 20s are also 2-pointers, so that's nice.
Morfín, potřebuju morfín.
Ooh, that's a lot of enemy infantry.
Zkouška spojení, Hotel 6. Pojďme, dávejte si pozor na ty skurvence. Angere, k zemi! Jednotka je připravená. Využili jsme všechnu naši munici! Jdeme na to. Poslouchám, pane. Cíl zničen!
Okay, good. Keep them alive. We just did quite a lot of damage.
Kam mě chcete poslat? Tady hromě, máme
Those two land. Send one of these V3S up to that HGM.
Čekám na rozkaz. Střílejte a manevrujte. Ano, kapitán.
big old blob up there.
Potřebujete palebnou podporu?
I'll put one here and one here. Maybe we'll hit all of that stuff. Oh, my HGM ran forwards and died. That's hitting very well. Nice damage, really nice damage. My special forces doing a fantastic job here. These ones struggled a bit, but otherwise we're looking pretty good. 32 kills in 12 minutes. We have lost a reasonable amount. Also, our artillery is completely out of ammo. And I really don't have much in the way of supply. I'm just going to charge at them because we have shock trait. So we want to be close. We don't want that Marine to get away. +4. Nice. Very nice.
Máte rozkazy, pane? Už se k nim blížíme. Potřebuje někdo náboje. Pohyb, čekají nás. Ano, pane?
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to just have these fly up here and smash the crap out of stuff. Use up those rockets. Oh, I got a brake line of sight. Oh, too late. Oh, that's rough. Oh, we're right on top of the spawn there. Forgot about that. Well, it certainly sped things up a bit. Since we only have like 7 left to kill, let's just get the bombers and such in. Probably napalm will spawn. Right, HE can go here. Here. Not sure what to do with the cluster. The napalm can go there. We can go for the RC-90 Sergei. Don't think that would have hit the mark there at all. Yeah. Just have those leave. Any that are healthy can carry on, the rest can go back. These guys can come over with the grenade launchers. 3 kills to go. Used up all our rockets. Nice.
Sekcja na wasz rozkaz, panie. Cel zničen.
1 more to go.
Macie rozkazy, kapitan. Pripravte se na útok.
Will that be it? Maybe the VLRA? There it is. Alright, well, pretty slow battle, but we did get the total victory, which is nice. The Su-22s did a great job. Really nice bombing strike there at the start. Really sort of slowed things down for us enough. That Conquer's got a lot of kills. The rocket artillery actually really hit the mark very nicely. What did we end up losing? The losses. 4 T-55s plus the leader. That really stung at the start. Then we got the recon losses. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. 25 looks like a lot, but I think the helicopter counts for a lot as well. Now we can do another attack here. I think they would reinforce this. So in which case it would be the 1st Battalion of the 57th versus the Legionnaire Para and all of their Milans. How are they looking for AA? So there's 2 Mistrals, 2 VLRA Pamelas. I think that is it. How are we looking for air support though? Like these are mostly AT. These have quite a lot of bombers actually, but a lot of AT. What's the ECM like on these? It is 20% there, and these ones are 10%. Okay, we'll go with the 20%. It says it's going to be a draw. I don't even know if they're actually going to engage in this battle, but we'll do tactical battle. Yeah, so I thought they would. I really want to destroy these ERC-90s though completely, so I think this is worth it. It's worth just playing this out. Okay, I wish I had more supply because that would make this much easier. Apologies, little interruption there in the recording. But what we're going to have to do in this battle is get the Monostrelzi to kind of create fortified positions, and then we will reach out from those positions with the grenade launcher and the machine guns. So we'll just try and take up positions in these urban areas. And hopefully we can at least deploy into the backside of these sectors, because I don't see us getting much further forwards than that before they do. We'll use infantry leaders as well. We don't have to worry about artillery. There might be cases where I have to use sort of BMP leaders, but those are going to be super vulnerable to the AIRBORNE. So the BMPs are going to have to kind of hold back, and we're going to have to just really use these grenade launchers to our advantage. And the machine guns, of course. We'll bring all of those in. Okay, that will do. I think we can probably just get this underway immediately. We'll get all of my artillery down. Actually, I'm probably going to wait on the artillery a bit because we have limited ammo, so I don't want them to just be wasting shots at the start. In which case, we'll just go and buy a load of bombers. Alright, off we go. We'll need supply for these, although supply is super precious in these Czechoslovakian divisions. I'm going to bring up some recon units like a bit further back. Last time we played this map, there was a big old blob of them on this left side, so I kind of want to get some recon on the other side of the quarry so we can see if that occurs again. It may also be worth me just having a bunch of units on that left side anyway. Okay, they're already quite far up here. I'm really hoping the BMPs can hit some shots here. Right, the key is going to be staying at range and making sure all my stuff unloads in time. That's French Special Forces. They may be called crap, but they're certainly not. Let's get these bombers in. Gotta try and break down as much stuff as I can early on. Really just like take the momentum out of the enemy. Good hits, good hits. I want to try and get into these buildings, but I don't want to be too close to the enemy because otherwise they'll hit me with their machine guns and stuff, and because they're elite they're going to do a lot of damage. I think we're off to a good start though. Got one more that's hanging about. That was a misdraw. Hope that doesn't hit my second MiG. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna keep bringing in stuff on this left side. We lost a couple of BMPs, but that's okay, they're replaceable. Mortars are actually going to be a thing apparently. We can counter-battery the mortars for 3 points, so I'm not too concerned about that. Let's just bring up all of those. Try to spread out the BMPs in here. The Legion machine guns actually are going to be kind of scary. If I can get the extra veterancy on my troops though, I think we'll be okay. Right, so there are troops on the left side, but not too many. Oops, just unloaded those by accident. At least we're not having to worry about a tick. What's happening here? Some sort of recon infantry just sniping me slowly but surely. Very rude.
Tasmánský chat hotelu 6. Rozstřílím je na sračky! Ano, soudruhu. Výbušná nabitá, příprava k palbě. Jaké jsou vaše rozkazy, soudruhu?
Okay, I may have to just fall those back.
Kurva, dostal jsem to! Můj tank jizičí. Já, můj samopal a cigarety jsou připravené. Tady hrot, ano, paně. Máme rozkazy, chlapi.
Yeah, they're definitely doing something on this left-hand side.
Angerek, zemi! Všetci si zkontrolujte munit, pochodová formácia, obchod.
Keep trying to make a little bit of ground here.
Čekám na váš rozkaz.
I don't think I'm going to bring in the MiGs much more, as I'm worried about the Mistrals. But what I can do now is bring up the rocket artillery. Definitely going to be a bunch of stuff over here, I think.
Rozumím, soudruhu. Čáta je sformovaná a připravená. Už by to chtělo nějakou přestřelku. Máme ho, hajzla. Rozumím. Přemístujeme se. Konec. Ani nevíte, jak moc mi chybí moja děvčica, pane. Všem jednotkám, tady táta medvěd. Jednotka je připravená. Rozumím. Přemístujeme se. Konec. Máme ho, hajzla. Já už to tu nevydržím. Čekám na rozkaz.
Good target over here, I think, for rockets. These we're going to put on fire at will. And I'll bring up another couple that can go on counter battery. I don't know if they automatically counter battery mortars, but by the way, rockets should be coming in shortly.
Slyšel jsem, že se za pár dní dostaneme do Paříže. Pojďme, chlapci. Jsme připraveni je rozdrtit na prach. Máme ji! Jsem jedno velké.
Good.
Odpoledne nemám nic jiného. Rozstřílím je na sračky. Nová čerstvá dodávka chlastu a munice je na cestě. Jaké jsou vaše rozkazy, soudruhu? Izrael, jsme něco zničili. Zkouška spojení, hotel 6, přepínám. O, zastěhli má! Panzi fort, začka. 3 auf 4, 3, 1.
If I bring them all in at the same time, I think we'll be okay.
Dobrá práce, kluci. Je to voda, na první hodině, nepřátelský voják, 500 metrů. Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht. Hier, Wirkung im Ziel.
I think 4 out of 5 got kills there.
Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht. Tady tasmánský čer. Nepřítel spatřen. Angerek, zemi! Mám ho.
I kind of wish that I got some sort of like recoilless. Be nice. Recoilless would be great in this situation because the HGMs can't target the recoilless rifles, but they easily kill the HGM vehicles. There's another sniper here.
Nepřátelé jsou na blízku.
Požadujeme palebnou podporu! Tož poslouchám, pane. Lov na imperialisty!
Buďte opatrní. Nepřátelé jsou na blízku.
Okay, just keep moving up, slowly but surely. I could probably start moving up on this side as well.
Pokud pár kiláků, žádný vesly přežiju, tak chci zase vidět slovácký rok. Tady hrobně, máme...
Just need to find those 20 kills.
Stovka slivovice byla neuškodil.
That's a good rocket artillery target.
Máme ji! Potřebujete paletnou podporu?
That probably is as well.
Bože, s námi. Kouvej, ale čajem, kde přítali? Přemyslujeme se na novou věc. Snadně střílet, nemůžeme tvej. Tady srážně na rozum, pálíme na vaše souřadnice. Cíl, ničem. Potřebujete paletku.
If I can kill them on land too, that would be great. That's all I really want to do there. Grenade launchers are coming through now, so they'll start ripping up all of that. These are in a very good position for me to bomb right now. I really hope I kill this. That would be great. Good kill.
Na první hodině jednotka je připravená. No tak to zaberte! Jednotka je připravená. Už abychom to měli za sebou. Připravený, paně!
Všetkým jednotkám otec medveď. Nepřátel viděný.
Almost there. 6 to go.
Využili jsme všechnu naši munici! Máme ji! Tady hrobně...
Make that 5. There's a bunch of infantry in this town.
Tož poslouchám, pane.
I was hoping that these grenade launchers can maybe finish off some of their stuff on the left. I really would like to take out the VRA Pamela.
Ani nevíte, jak úspěšný vojáci jsou, pane.
In these engagements, the grenade launcher is just such a trump card.
Nažer se olova, parkante. Jestli přežiju, tak chci zase vidět slovácký rok. Přestaňte střílet, ten už je mrtvej! Využili jsme všechnu naši... Pojďme, dávejte si pozor na ty... Vidím pohyb, jsem připraven zaútočit. Stráč 2 připraven. Pohněte sebou, postřílejte! Šiťte to do ní! Nažer se olova, parkante. Jestli přežiju, tak chci zase vidět na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Držte tuto pozici. Už to vydržíme!
Make sure we take out that 20 mil. It's funny how they automatically attack the infantry and not that 20 mil that's easily the greater threat. But there it is. I guess we killed something on the other side of the map. 60 kills, 12 losses, total victory. Good stuff. MiG-23s actually did a really good job for us, especially early on, breaking things down. So yeah, all we lost really was the BMPs that were bringing in the Motostrozzi, and they'll get replaced, so that's not too bad. And that will wipe out the ERC completely. So yeah, really nice. We actually have another follow-up we can do here, because destroying that unit will allow the 3rd Battalion of the 57th to move up, so we can choose another target, and none of these can reinforce each other now, so I can just pick one and we can destroy them. The Territorials could also join me for that. The Territorials aren't very good and they're auxiliary, so they can't engage on their own, so I might as well use them in support. Yeah, we can just carry on up the road there and get another attack going. If I maybe attack the unit in the center, that's where the flag is, right? Maybe I take out this one on the left first, though. That's what I'm thinking. Also, I don't know if I want to leave a territorial unit that far up without the ability to reinforce it, because next turn they're going to have full action points, so they may counterattack. So if I had a territorial here and my 3rd Battalion of the 57th used up its action points, then I would have to defend with just a territorial unit, which actually I guess is not too bad. The territorials, when there's no armor involved, are okay. Yeah, because we got like loads of recoilless. We got some T-54s. So all of this infantry would be pretty simple to deal with. Well, unfortunately, it has been my time. But next time around, I guess we continue our attacks onto the French airborne there. That's all. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.